friends, welcome back to my channel. This video is actually in response to a comment I received on my full brand KORA review, and this person was requesting a review of the new cleansing balm, which is perfect because I've been testing the cleansing balm as well as the other two new launches from the brand. One of them is more of like a reformulation of their vitamin C serum. I'll be talking about all three products. I'll also include some demos of each product so you can see what they look like and all that good stuff. If you're a big fan of KORA Organics and just want to see if these new products are worth it or not, then keep on watching. So let's start off with their reformulated vitamin C serum. This is the Kakadu Plum Vitamin C Serum. This was formerly their Noni Bright Serum, and I'll insert like a picture of what the packaging used to be and everything. So I did take a screenshot of the previous formula ingredients list as well as this one, and I did notice some changes. So I think this is supposed to be like a more gentler formula. Kakadu Plum is like a super like high potent vitamin C ingredient. That's pretty much like the big selling point for this. You still get 1.01 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, and this is still expensive. Like, this is $75, which is so expensive for vitamin C serum. If I use this daily, I can get away with it for like I think 2 months of full use for just one bottle, so it's not like awful, but it's still very expensive. Obviously the packaging is stunning. You still have like a really lovely pump, and the texture is pretty much the same as the Noni Bright. I haven't used Noni Bright in a hot minute, but it still kind of has like the same kind of light citrusy smell, and the texture is like very similar. Is it a great serum? Yes. Is it worth $75? Of course. When it comes to KORA Organics, you are paying for that certified organic seal, all that rigorous like certified organic formulation and everything like that, but I don't think you absolutely need this. If you are someone who's like super strict on organic skincare, then yeah, definitely. I think it's a great product. It doesn't irritate my skin. For now, I'm not going to repurchase it just because vitamin C serums, there's just so many in the market. I'm constantly testing new ones and more affordable ones, but it's still a good product. I'll go ahead and show you me applying the vitamin C serum. So we're in my bathroom, my face has been freshly washed, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the new Kakadu Plum Vitamin C Serum. I like to take just about, I do 2 pumps. It just has a very nice like citrusy scent. You can see it's a little bit runny, but the texture and the color and everything and the scent is pretty much identical to the Noni Bright. And it's almost like a tiny bit like tacky on your skin, but it smells lovely and it looks really nice. Obviously now there's a nice glow to my skin. I don't really have like a lot of discoloration or like acne scars or things like that, or melasma that I'm trying to get rid of, so can't really say if it helps fade any of those things, but I do notice that my skin looks a little bit brighter and just healthier in general. So. Next we have the Silky Sun Drops. This one I was the most excited for to launch. This bad boy is $56. This is obviously a luxurious, you know, certified organic sunscreen. It is 100% a mineral sunscreen with SPF 30, and I know SPF 30 is kind of on the lower end of SPF, but it's just really hard to formulate a sunscreen in the United States because of the FDA regulations. It has 17% zinc oxide. You shake it well before use, and I did do like a first impressions shorts that you can check out, but it's just very, you know, again, lovely dropper packaging. It's very liquidy. So it smells like their Noni Glow face oil, that Noni scent mixed in with like a slight sunscreen scent, but it's not like a gross sunscreen scent that's like super overpowering. And it's the only certified organic sunscreen I think that is like on the market right now. I really like it. It's very lovely. It's definitely not for oily girlies at all. I have more dry sensitive skin and this is perfect. So usually on days when I use this, I tend to not use the Noni Glow face oil, but I'll still use like a moisturizer just because I like to have like a cream kind of like base to like put this on top of. It does like get into my eyes like throughout the day if like, you know, like it sweats or whatever. It doesn't burn my eyes, and that's because it's a mineral SPF versus like a chemical SPF. You still only get 30 milliliters, so I do wish this came in like at least like 2 milliliters. Then the price would be so expensive. So I know droppers are kind of hit or miss when it comes to sunscreens just because you really need to use 1/4 teaspoon for your face, and that tends to be a lot. So while there is no white cast once you fully kind of like, you know, massage into your skin and everything, it's still very liquidy. It's still a lot. So I may not always use the full recommended amount when I'm applying this, but I'm still getting good SPF coverage. It's something that I would definitely repurchase, just not right now. I have a couple of other sunscreens I definitely need to use up, but it's a lovely sunscreen, and I'm so excited that they launched it and that it really is a great product, because I was really worried that I wasn't gonna like it, but I've definitely continued to use it. So it's really good, and it's really nice for like as we go into like the cooler months. Time for the demo of the Silky Sun Drops. So on days where I wear the Silky Sun Drop, I don't use the Noni Glow Face Oil only because it is like kind of like a more glowy, oily sunscreen. So what I still do is I go in with some type of moisturizer just so that I have a nice like fresh base. All right, my face is freshly moisturized. So my face is ready for the sunscreen now. We're gonna shake it up. You can see it's like very like liquidy. I'll just apply it directly, but typically I try to do like, you know, 2 finger lengths, but sometimes it's hard. You can see it's like pretty runny as well. Now put a little bit on my fingers to get my neck. All right, and let's just start blending it. I always take sunscreen down my neck because obviously like neck, aging, all that good stuff. But as you can see, my skin is very glowy. If this is not your vibe, I totally get it. It's not gonna be everyone's vibe. I don't mind this, and it doesn't like run down into my face or anything like that. So honestly, I would just leave the house looking like this. Sometimes I'll go in with a pressed powder if I just want to take down some of the shine, but I'm not mad about this. This is, you know, but like I said, this is definitely for like more dry skin. It's great for sensitive skin, but I would not get this if you have oily skin. And then I would just use caution if you have like combination skin, because that could also be a little bit too oily, but I personally love it. It looks really good. It has a very, it's like a neutral scent. I wouldn't say it's like the best scent ever, but it's definitely not just like straight up sunscreen scent either. So that's what the Silky Sun Drops look like. And then finally, this is their most recent launch. This is their Active Algae Calming Cleansing Balm, and you get just under the 3.4 fluid ounces, so you get 100 milliliters, and this is $46. It comes with the little spatula, which I really appreciate because some cleansing balms don't. And then this is what the product looks like. I haven't been using it like a ton just because I haven't been wearing lots of full face makeup lately since I'm a new mom and everything. The scent is so refreshing and calming. I'm trying to think what it smells like. I can't describe it. It's not like cucumbery, but it's like kind of that realm of like refreshing scent if you think of cucumbers, but it doesn't smell like cucumbers. I hope that makes sense. But it comes in a beautiful, I believe this is like glass jar. It's so stunning. Sometimes the lid is a little fickle, I think, but that actually went on really nicely then. It's beautiful, and you don't need a lot. It does take off all of my makeup, and you'll see that later on in the demo as well. So it doesn't burn, which is really nice. I know like some cleansing balms can like burn if they get into your eyes. So this doesn't burn like if you're just using it to like remove like your eye makeup, but it still kind of burns a little bit if you get it like directly in your eye. I hope that makes sense. Like if you know, you know. Something that was like really surprising though, it's really good at getting like the sebaceous filaments out. So I get a lot of like those kind of clogged like pores on my nose especially, and this works so good to like help like soften up the skin and like push out all those like little clogged pores. So I really appreciate that. Another thing I really appreciate about this cleansing balm is it doesn't leave your skin feeling overly dry. It still feels soft. It still feels really nice and nourished. So on nights when I'm just using this, I tend to not even bother with the double cleanse. One, because I'm so tired at the end of the day, and then two, just because I don't feel like I need to. Most of the time when I do a double cleanse, it's because the cleansing balm is like too stripping, so I need to like, you know, go in with like a more like moisturizing cleanser. But no, this one's perfect. You can do it one or done. It is awfully big. That's my only gripe. Like here's my hand, and like this is how big it is. Like it is a huge jar, so I wouldn't say that it's like super travel friendly, but they do have like a travel size that you can try, which is also good if you just want to sample the product. But for $46, I think it's a pretty good price, especially considering it is certified organic, and coming from KORA's line in general, $46 is very good. I would definitely repurchase this. There's only like a couple cleansing balms that I really like, and this one's definitely up like in my top 3. It's really hard to find a good quality cleansing balm. It does what it needs to do without leaving residue behind. That's one thing I really appreciate. Once you rinse everything off, you don't have a nasty film of the product left on your skin. That's happened to me a lot when it comes to other cleansing balms, and for those reasons I either immediately return them or give them away because I just can't use them. This one, they did really great on the formulation of this. I really like it. This one, really good. I would definitely repurchase. I'll go ahead and insert the clips for the demo of the cleansing balm. On that day I had a full face of makeup on, including waterproof mascara, so you can see just how the product removes everything and all that good stuff. Hello, we're in my bathroom. It is 9:40 p.m. I'm about to wash my face, and we're gonna go in with the Active Algae Calming Cleansing Balm. I have a full face of makeup on, so we can really test it. I also have waterproof mascara on, so let's get into it. First, here's the little spatula. There's like a thicker end and then like a smaller end. It is plastic. Then we have like the little inner lid. So with any cleansing balm, you go in with your skin dry, and we're just gonna scoop a bit. That should, okay. We're just gonna scoop it into my hand. That should be enough. I really don't need to use that much more of it. It has a very refreshing scent. Kind of reminds me of like a spa or like nature. So now let's just warm it up in my hands. This is what it looks like. Very melty, which is awesome. But as you can see, I can like open my eyes with the product on and everything like that. The only time it'll sting, and this is like with most like cleansers that I've used, it's like if I get it directly in like touching my eyeball. But like this, just doing this motion, you know, it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. It doesn't make me like, ugh, or anything like that. So like I said, I do have some waterproof mascara, so I'm just gonna go in on the lashes a little bit more to try and make sure like it's all broken down. Had my eyebrow gel on, so let's wipe that off. I had some foundation, I had my concealer under my eyes. Maybe some lip residue, I don't know. But that looks good. I'm gonna go rinse it off and then we're gonna pat dry. Skin is patted dry. I believe I got all the mascara off. What's nice about this particular cleansing balm is my skin feels like still nice and soft and smooth, but it doesn't feel dry. My skin still has some moisture in it. It doesn't feel rough or anything like that. There's no nasty residue of the actual cleansing balm itself. I simply cannot stand cleansing balms that leave behind any sort of residue. This one's really nice, and like I said, I use like what, maybe a dime size amount, give or take, you know? And it did the job. I do really like the Active Algae cleansing balm. I think it's really great. I love the smell, love the sensation. Sometimes I'll go in with a gel or like a different cleanser, but I think tonight this will do. Then I can just apply my skincare and call it a night. So, all right, back to the rest of the video. But yeah, so those are the 3 new launches from KORA. Of the 3, definitely the cleansing balm is my absolute favorite, and then the Silky Sun Drop, and then the Kakadu Plum Vitamin C Serum. Definitely let me know if these products have been on your radar, which ones. I'm always excited because this time of year, KORA always does their, you know, holiday sale. So they give you 25% off. Sometimes you can find an extra 5% off coupon floating around online, which makes your savings 30% off. I'll link like my shorts that has like my favorite KORA products. I'm working my way through getting the rest of the KORA range. I have most of the body line. I just need to buy a couple more products, and then I'm going to do like a full KORA review of every single product. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching this KORA Organics review. If you have any other review suggestions, please definitely leave them in the comments, and then definitely let me know what products you'll be picking up. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends!